What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. Y'all saw my trash can over there and my shoes. Okay, yeah, y'all caught me. But anyways, bottom line is like, it's a simple message, to be honest. Just, you know, whatever. When in times that we're alone and it feels like we ain't got no friends or whatever, we gotta just stay calm and focus in. You know what I mean? There's reasons for some of the stuff, especially the fact that we have our own place, we have food and water, and a place to stay, a residence taken care of, you know what I'm saying, that we earned and whatnot, bills paid and everything, you know, transportation. We got a lot going for us, but sometimes it can be overwhelming when we're leaving like the traditional matrix way of 9 to 5 slavery and whatnot, and it's putting a lot of pressure. Well, not well. I mean, it can put a lot of pressure on us because we're our own boss. You know what I mean? And part of it's kind of like, oh my goodness, I must, stress out and force people to give me their money or chase the money or steal the money. All these just rushing, racing thoughts and competition and pressure from the whole world, but that doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't serve us. So that's why it's good to just calm down and let those thoughts go and really just focus on ourselves and like doing what we can do to build something up. You know what I mean? Like something that lasts a long time, something that has a large interactive base. That's why I'm doing YouTube as well as, generating other accessible sources and streams throughout the internet, such as consultations, such as in the process of some ebooks, nutritional guides, workout plans, such as merchandise, clothing, you know, and the list will go on. And even books, in the process of writing books, you know, writing stuff. So that's why I'm doing it, because it helps me just to stay focused on that, because there's a lot of pressure out there to do stuff or whatever that may not serve us, or even just something that's just, you know, not really in it for the long run, or I don't know, just stuck like copying or maybe looking at what someone else is doing or whatever, when really you want to do something your own way, your own unique way. And I've learned just to chill out, to calm down, to really even talk with yourself. Don't judge talking with yourself to yourself. It may sound crazy at first, but we all do it. Whether we want to believe it or not, we all do it. So just be aware of it and just accepting of it, to chill out and calm down. You know what I mean? Because it's very scary. I've been in a whole lot of situations that are ugly on paper, very ugly on paper. And it takes for real people to understand what you're going through, because then they'll notice that, what's written, maybe your story or whatever that's on paper, or your problems or whatever on paper, the real people, they're not going to judge you by that. They just are able to sense out your vibe, your presence, your energy, and who you are today. You know what I mean? That's what real people do. And that's really what we can offer, what I'm saying, by doing what we can do to work on our business like I'm doing, network marketing on that, doing what I can, and just doing my best to just work on myself overall, what I'm saying, like whether it's just working out at the gym, meditation, eating well, vegan food, I'm a vegan of 2 years and 4 months now, you know, and just cleaning up my mind and my life. What I'm saying? Simple things, doing the best what I can with what I have. What I'm saying? So that's what I'm understanding. Because to be honest, it ain't all perfect. I do desire just to have a woman, next to me every day, laying in bed with me, supporting, happy, a cheerleader for me. And right now I'm alone. I have space from that, and it can be difficult. It can be hard, you know, and have unexplainable feelings about certain things, trying to put the dots together. But at least those of us that are living a life of truth, the real truth, we're at least aware that, hey, guess what? Life, love is a lot more deeper than just, sex. Creation is more deeper than just sex. You know what I'm saying? It's a full-on commitment. That's probably why we stand out. We're so different from the masses of society. You know what I mean? Because we're aware that we actually desire to have a structure, have some stability, have a uniqueness and optimum tools to climb higher and higher every day to reach high potentials within us, throughout this marathon of evolution throughout life, and just to have that and to really be with our partner, and to raise a child, in the most optimum way, the most optimal way. That's probably why this whole twin flame stuff is one of the most hardest, challenging relationships out there because it's all out. It's all 100% in. You know what I mean? Like we're just going all in 100%. And sometimes it can be so overwhelming or whatever, and sometimes it is necessary for some space. Because in a way it is a blessing, to be honest, because it helps us to breathe and be like, okay, yeah, I love love, but also guess what? You know, gotta wake up. This is real life. This is the real world out there. You know what I'm saying? If I want to go and get some water, which my gallon of water is almost out, guess what? It's this day and age, we have money as our collective belief system. So guess what? Money is a tool for us to go get more gallons of water or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing. It wakes us up to say, hey, okay, I see you put out a whole lot of love, this and that, but stay focused on your path, on your mission, your purpose, so that you can provide and be stable financially, so we can both have more to give to each other. And that's, I guess, how I'm realizing, to be honest. It's part of growth and maturity, but at least it's happening at such an early age, so that the rest of our life can continue to improve, and even in the long run, we'll be richer than our friends. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe now, a lot of times, honestly, we may not have money. You know what I'm saying? We do, but we don't, if that makes any sense. But it's like necessary, though, what we're doing, because in the long run, we're always going to have a lot more money. We're always going to be rich because we paid our dues, we earned our stripes, and we took the long way, the hard way, at the beginning, at an early age, which required a whole lot more focus and discipline and hard work and smart work and commitment, all this stuff at such an early age to, boss up, to settle down, and to mature, and, just become an alpha at such an early age that, maybe 10, 20, 30 years down the line, we're going to be light years ahead, beyond measure, you know what I'm saying? Because we went our unique heart route, you know what I'm saying? Like, we chose to do something that is within us, with the guidance of, a small collective group, you know what I'm saying? And there's reasons for that, because that small little collective group in this whole plant-based community is following their heart, and there's reasons why it's a certain collective of us, because we're chosen, you know what I mean? There's no accidents or coincidences for any of this stuff. Of course, sometimes it is overwhelming. We're like, wow, we want to get real deep and analytical and start overthinking a whole bunch of stuff, wondering, worrying, stressing, you know, all this stuff, frivolous stuff that, honestly, just, to be honest, is just wasting time, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Fooling around, scrolling on social media, scrolling here, scrolling there, consuming, all this stuff. Like, unless it's really, really, really benefiting, it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? I get it. There is times for relaxation. There is times to learn and to interact and collaborate and to process information. But also at the same time, it's go time. Every day I've been waking up on a mission. Every day I've been waking up feeling like time is running out. Every day it's like there ain't enough time. There ain't enough hours in the day to get everything done that I desire to have done. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you want to look at it, no matter how you want to talk about it, okay? And whatever, maybe that's a good sign. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I'm sharing what I'm going through, and maybe there's some other people out there going through some stuff. Shout out to Melanie. We've been talking. Her and I are going through similar situations. Unique. It's unique differences, but it's still similar situations. of just space from a lover while we're working on ourselves. You know what I mean? This is a big step, and at least we're aware of it. You know what I mean? That we're not selling out, we're not selling our soul or nothing. And that we're establishing ourselves to really operate and work throughout this whole life experience. You know what I'm saying? And when I say work throughout this whole life experience, I'm not talking about slave labor, just a normal job or whatever. I'm talking about like a legacy. I'm talking about our own brand. I'm talking about being an entrepreneurial, a boss, like above average, who we came here to be, our own signature, stuff like that. And that requires work. That requires many hours of work of all sorts, from physical health in the gym, some type of exercise or whatever. However, our mental health with meditations, spirituality, whatnot, supplements, you know, from eating healthy, vegan, stuff like that. And then putting things together, like having your own content on whatever, like I'm doing YouTube, and also I share also on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook, just, tools, like the food journey, food ideas, the recipes I create, I'm sharing on Instagram and everywhere else, and also at the same time just like stacking things up, doing it my own unique way, my own authentic way. I just have ideas and actions and results too, and it's dope because the realest people, we realize that, hey, we can actually learn from each other, help each other, and also still remain authentic. We don't gotta copy. You know what I'm saying? We can really do it our own way with the assistance and guidance of other people. And I guess that's what makes someone real, makes us real, So, anyways, I'm just sharing what I'm going through. Stay tuned and have an amazing day. It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live